It is Morgoth the Barbarian here, and welcome to episode 14 of our City Skylines playthrough. Gasp! We're already at episode number 14. Time flies by when you're having fun, eh? And when we last left off, we built off our highway network and prepared our city for future growth. And also set this forest on fire for no particular reason whatsoever. I'm just going to pretend like that it doesn't exist. And we already begun to get some new blocks prepared too. So today we're going to try to finish building up our valley. And also beginning to prepare for our port district. You know, for the harbor areas, so that maybe we can get some tourists into the neighborhood. That would be really swell, eh? Sounds like a plan to me. So, and of course, you never know when Lady Luck might strike, because we had a pretty violent lightning storm too come strolling in as well. It was not pretty. Some things tried to burn down, but we survived. I just dread the next time I roll a 10 for the whole disaster thing, because it's gonna get nasty if so. But in the meantime, feel free to hit those like and subscribe buttons if you like what you see. It helps the channel out immensely, and it is much appreciated if you do. So, let's take a stroll over here, shall we? All across all these houses, ignoring this fire that broke out. My god, that lightning storm must have caused a whole lot of issues. Let's take a stroll over here, shall we? Because we're going to be trying to install a new harbor in here today. Kind of like a small little tourist district in this area. Forest fires not included. But we kind of have to set this up a little bit correctly. Maybe have like another road go adjacent to it. So I've already kind of got the starter zone for it. Obviously, we haven't built out past to where our thing was earlier. And just, you know, build this out and maybe put in the harbor here. Some hotels and stuff over here, and some tourist attractions over here. Assuming they're within the whole DLC limits, then everything will be fine. Have like a main road go up and down, see if I can fit it in here. Maybe do like a little lighthouse and a small quaint little things overlooking the hills and all that. So this will kind of be the first little small area that we develop. In the meantime, this area also will continue to be developed, though due to lack of demand, that's probably not going to, you know, be ready yet. Well, as I'm looking at it right now, I may have spoken a bit too soon. Hold on. Ah, so you are ready. Whoa, okay, I don't know what just happened. Or are you? Hold on a minute. There's also a huge amount of death. I'm a little concerned about that. Or does that have to do with the cemeteries and stuff? 1 second. I mean, we've got all this space yet to be developed. We also put some sound barriers in the highway, so now I can actually do a little bit more with those. Not really, but I see something I want to do really quick. Okay, so this really isn't that ready yet for more future development. Alright, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Alright, we're good. But yeah, we will keep building up on this as time goes on. I know these grids, by the way, aren't really perfect, but they're as good as we're going to get them for the time being. There we go. And inevitably, these will all just, continue to fill out. In fact, let me... Yeah, might as well. Again, this is going to be a slow expansion. I don't want to overdo it, either. Like, there's going to be commercial zones every once in a while, some office space more towards the highway exits, like, say, right around here and such. That's kind of the general idea for all of this. Man, that lightning storm really left some scars in our land, too. So hopefully we can get that done, but my main focus is going to be over here, trying to set this up. Like, for instance, having this road come up the hill here, and maybe curve a little bit on the valleys, and then set up like a bigger road and all that. So I'm going to start there, and then after the jump, barring any sort of wild craziness, I'll show you where we're at. Alright, some good news and some bad news. The good news is we finally got the harbor up to date. I decided that I don't think placement really matters, but I do want to put as many like hotels in this area, so let's put the shipping lanes over here. I got kind of the basic precipice. I don't know why. Oh, this could probably be for utilities and stuff. That's fine. Well, we basically got the loadout over here. We have our little roads going across. We have a road leading up to here. There'll be a nice little lighthouse and all that. It's more like little tourist areas. More B&Bs. So we'll put some hotels over here. It'll all look great. That's the good news. There's the bad news, though. And, oh, of course it has to hit close to the new area. Oh, boy. Well, I was afraid this might happen. And these are actually some pretty strong tornadoes. Now, here's the only good news, is that at the least, because the map is bigger, there is a less chance of it hitting a populated area, but tornado that strong is still going to be an issue here. We may be on the hook for upgrading some highways. I'm not going to do any mass evacuations for right now. But we got all the basic infrastructure almost set up, actually. I got to get this powered up. Or at least bring a power line over to where I need to. We'll see what kind of disaster this tornado ends up bringing. There we go. Believe we have that all set. I'm going to wait until after this is all set. So all I got to do now is finish building up, and hopefully this tornado does not cause any more havoc. A little bit, and then also keep our eyes peeled on this too. I see more of our city has been built up since. I'm going to have to keep our eyes peeled a little bit, although one thing I might do while I'm waiting here is that right there. Give this little area some more commercial zones. Would it help height the zoned? Yes, it would. And slowly build this out a little bit. Hopefully Mother Nature doesn't rip this whole thing apart. I'm not ready to put in the offices just yet. I know we need some demand there, but we'll worry about that later. So anyways, got the highway exits. We might do more. In fact, I might do one more over here. Ah, there it is. I was wondering when that tornado would show up.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Well, I was wondering when that tornado might show up, and there it is. It's just, oh, that highway is getting erased. Oh, dear. It's like performing a little balancing act, seeing if it can try and stay on the hill or not. Fortunately, that is nowhere near any of our populated areas, so I think we should be okay, but that is not what you want to be seeing. I have no idea, though, if any more are going to hit. And then I was thinking maybe having like a main road cut through this. Oh wow, we're gonna have a lot of highway to fix. Alright, that tornado probably won't be a threat, so I'm just going to ignore that. Hopefully nothing else hits. Oh goodness, that'd be just my luck. There we go. So that's kind of the basic precipice of it, and then I just need to grid it up and then for unusual utilities, and hope this thing keeps to itself. I'm literally watching this thing right now. Oh man, it is heading towards our harbor. Hold on a minute. Hold on, we got a situation here. I was fine, but this thing's making a beeline towards our harbor here. Uh-oh, don't you do it.
A tornado has touched down in the area.
Don't you
Seek
do it.
shelter
Okay, it's now
immediately if
turned
any
into a
is
water
available.
spout, or close to it. You can see how far it was up. Alright, we should be fine. We should be fine, and there it is. Whew. Okay, so all it did was just annihilate our highway and part of this road, but otherwise, that really didn't do too much, so... Alright, let's just finish building this up, and then we'll be on our way.
Immediately if any is available.
Well, that was quick. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Here we go. I knew this. I knew something like this might happen. Of course, it's hitting the new area. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. I didn't really put any disaster prep zones here. Alright, we're going to need to do this on the fly here, and fast, because if not, this could be a problem. Trying to think of a spot here for this shelter. There we go. This will be for this area. And then we're going to need at least one more. There we go. I'm going to close these, though, because we don't really need to have them up just yet. But, man, oh, man, that is not good. I know. That metro station still has been yet to be utilized, too. Where did I just put it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I can't find it. There it is. So, let me get this quickly on the fly here. This is not good, actually. There we go. And then we need to evacuate. There. We need to evacuate because this thing is going to hit this area. That is not good. You can tell once again, yeah, it's like hitting the whole city again, actually. What I'm going to do is this. There, we'll just do this area. I forget that sometimes you can actually, you know, do like localized evacuations here, so we'll just do those two. I think we could. And you know what? We might as well do this one, and I know it's coming up very late. And we'll do this one too. Alright, the rest should be okay, but man, oh man, this is going to be pretty devastating, to say the least. And there it is.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
The worst part is these are all very strong tornadoes that are touching down. Oh, man. There it goes. Oh, it's going to hit this area pretty badly. It's actually going right over our shelter, but fortunately... Oh, this thing's going right over the shelter. No! Look at all those cars. Oh, God. Oh, dear. This is going to be a bit... Oh, it might take out the hospital. Oh, not the hospital. It's surviving, but nope, it's gone. Oh, dear. Oh, this thing's taking out a lot. Took out the university. Oh, my God. And it's headed right for the highway. Oh, dear. Oh, those cars are getting sucked. Uh-oh, this thing's actually headed for the airport. Uh-oh, is it going to take it out? It did! Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
Has touched down in the area.
It's sucking up the airplanes now.
If any is available.
Oh, that was a oh my God. Oh, wow. That was absolutely destructive. Oh, man, we lost a lot of people, lost a lot of roads, and we lost our international airport. Oh, my God. It took out a hospital. I believe it took out a hospital somewhere. This survived, but I believe it took out our hospital. Yeah, there it is. It took out our university. It took a lot out. Oh my god, this thing was just absolutely destructive. Oh man, this is just... Alright, we gotta do something with this. Let me get back to y'all on this. Ugh, and just scope out the devastation and try to get a game plan. Alright, so we're back. And I think we're going to need to start rebuilding some roads here. I let everybody out of the shelters for the time being. The bottom line is we're going to have to get our highways repaired first. And then, is there any other power situations that have developed from this? Not really. I don't think the toll booths there work at the time being, but... Let me just repair the highways really quick. Get the game moving.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
I think this just went from bad to worse. Oh, it did. Oh, dear God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good. Really not good. Are we not protected? Have I been doing this wrong the whole time? Wait a minute. I think we need another shelter over here. Hold on a minute. Apparently, I have been doing this all wrong. Hold on a minute, because now I'm going to need another evacuation route. Let's see. Try to get once again, jury rigged this on the fly, I guess. And do we have one over here? We don't really. Okay. So I need to get this moving here really fast. I mean, the game is paused, but still, I need to get all of this prepped and ready to go here. Alright. Let's see if that works. This is going to... Oop. Might help if I can actually evacuate everybody in this area. So there we go. There we go. And now you can kind of see everybody's evacuating. Oh man, the disaster response crews are really going to have their hands full here. Everything is just a mess. It's as if I rolled like really high or something. Oh, that's done. Alright. I know, the traffic over there is terrible. I'm evacuating everybody because I'm not sure if there are going to be any more tornadoes. Let me at least, at the minimum, try to fix our infrastructure here. At least the highways for... Okay, that didn't need to be upgraded. There. At least the highways for right now can be upgraded for the time being. But I have a funny feeling everything else is just going to get wrecked as time goes on. Like, just focus on the critical infrastructure, and then everything should fall into place. Oh, God. Here we go.
A tornado
Oh,
has
this
touched
one's
down
hitting
in the
Manor
area.
Hills.
Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Oh, man. This one's actually hitting Manor Hills, and it almost took out our disaster response. Oh, there goes another highway. Bike. Oh, this thing's just... Look at all the cars. They're, like, driving right into it. I'm like, bruh. There's a tornado right there. It's going over the overpass. It's now absolutely tearing apart whatever is over here. This thing just continues to just wreck our city. Oh, man. Oh, this is horrible.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area.
Uh-oh.
Residents should seek shelter immediately.
We're not done yet. I think another one's coming. And this whole block is just getting erased. Oh my god. Well, the disaster response crews are going to be really busy. It's trying to head up the hill, but it's not really working. Oh, okay, where's this other one hitting? Okay, this one's clearly cleaning up. Oh, this one's going to hit in the same exact area. Oh my god.
A tornado has touched down
Yeah.
in the area. Seek shelter
Oh wait, that's the one that's
immediately if
already
any
in
is
progress.
available.
Okay, that one's fine, but now where's the other one going to hit? Right where the last one hit. Oh my god, this thing is just tearing up the whole city in a half. Alright. Like I was saying earlier. There's the other one. Yep, hitting exactly in the same spot. Okay.
Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Alright, that one's hitting the exact same spot. It just destroyed our park. Alright, let's just... Well, I should probably let this go on. I have a funny feeling that might be it for tornadoes. Hopefully that is, but just went right over to shelter. These are self-indestructible. We're fine. Oh boy, this thing is just getting nasty. I mean, look at it. Okay, so now it should be fine. Yeah, it's like going over this. So, okay, we're good. So now it's just tearing up whatever roads are left, and, well, we'll go on. Alright, the disaster's finally calmed down, and this is basically the scope of our devastation. So, we got tons of highways just destroyed everywhere. Got hospitals flattened, parks flattened. It is just an absolute mess, at least over here in our new part of the city. We did lose 1,100 people. That could have been way worse. Our international airport is gone. That is no longer working at this moment. Over here, we just lost a lot more. There's just pancaked buildings everywhere. Our highway network has been totally obliterated, as is this section. And then the first tornado didn't really do too much. So long story short, this is a bad situation. And also there's a lot of dead people over in this end for some weird reason. I think that's unrelated. But yeah, you can kind of get the gist that this was just probably a absolutely horrifying disaster. Here's a new cemetery for the dead. Okay, so what I really need to do now, first off, why is there a lot of dead people in here? That's a really good question. Let me solve that first. I know that's that's the very first thing I decide to solve is the death situation over here. Good. Priorities, people. Priorities. Anyways. Well, that's why. There. So, and then we'll put one more over here. One sec. There. Priorities, yo. Priorities. We gotta handle the dead. Anyways, I think what I first need to do is... It doesn't look like our power infrastructure is affected too horribly. So I'm gonna try to rebuild our infrastructure first and let the game just settle in and rebuild everything else. Our disaster response unit is definitely going to be busy for sure. It's going to take a long, long time for it to really rebuild, but this is kind of the worst case scenario. Oh dear, what happened? Oh, I see what happened. It took out enough power lines. Okay, so I'll start by rebuilding the infrastructure, and then we'll go from there. Alright. So the critical infrastructure has been rebuilt, sans the airport, which is still yet to be rebuilt. As long as the highways are open, we're fine, but in the meantime, I'm going to have to deal with the remainder of the roads here. And let the disaster response crews do whatever they need to be. But man, you can see how many roads just got obliterated here. It's definitely going to take me a lot of time just to get this moving up. Oh. And then there's whenever I decide to accidentally hit the wrong type of thing. There we go. But basically, as long as we get the main roads open and then the critical infrastructure rebuilt, and then the main roads open, I think the disaster response crews can do whatever they need to rebuild the city. This is going to set us back a while, though. I can already tell you that. Like, the last disaster that hit was just an absolute, you know, destructive force. Like, maybe what I'll do for right now is just leave this the way it is, unfortunately, until we're ready to resettle it, and just focus on the areas that can be resettled for the time being. That way we're not really dealing with everything all at once. Because there's just a lot of devastation everywhere, and it's just, we can't, it's going to take forever just to rebuild this city, so I'll go in and do that, and then hopefully we can pick up where we left off. Alright, so with the exception of this whole area, I've basically now just cleaned up all the rubble on the roads over here, so it's going to be a slow rebuilding process. I actually got my park back just now. But it's going to take a while for all of this to be basically done. I'm wondering, though, where is it? If this is too extended, our disaster response unit. Maybe having a second one. Will the game allow me to have another one, or no? It will. Okay, let's put this somewhere where it's actually more accessible. So I feel like we could have, like, 2. Oh, I know. We have a radar tower in that area, so why not? Ah, but then the roads. This is a little bit tricky to put this. I should probably put it over... let's put it over here. Oh, that's our slope is too steep. Oh, that's gonna be not gonna work. Okay, fine, game, you win. My goodness. I'm sure we'll have a use for it. You can come down over here. Alright, that works. But they're gonna need water, so hang on. Of course. There we go. So that's all set, or should be. Or not. There we go. Now it's all set. So that'll assist on our more preparations as our city rebuilds here, so this is going to, again, take some time, but it's unfortunate, but hopefully Mother Nature keeps to itself. In the meantime, we'll slowly rebuild these buildings up, whatever available, such as the recycling centers. Like the specialized buildings, you can need to rebuild manually. Everything else will just do it automatically on the fly. But in the meantime, while our city slowly rebuilds from the deaths here, let us go back to our harbor. I'm going to finish prepping this area for development. And then we'll go from there. And hopefully the city is more repaired by the time we're finished. Okay, so the game does not have lighthouses in the game, but this observation tower I'm sure will do. It works out pretty well, actually. What? For nothing. Move it there. That works a little bit better. I mean, it's the best we can do once there's such short notice, but it works out really well. And then I did all of the specialty areas as well. There we go. We still plenty of water. And then you can see Ivy Hills, Vermont Heights, High Hills. They're all specialized areas. So we're going to get this area filled with tourists as soon as we open our harbor here. Let me just stroll on down over here and just get an update. Oh, this neighborhood's almost been fully rebuilt here. Oh, there's some garbage. Oh, I forgot a couple roads apparently. Oopsies. There we go. I know there's still all this too, and this, but fine. There we go. That might explain why those areas have not been rebuilt yet. I didn't quite get... Oh, wow. So apparently I missed a few, but that's okay. There we go. Did I miss any over here? Oh, yeah. So it's basically areas that I missed. They're like, ew. But anyways... Looks like our city has been mostly rebuilt. The international airport is back online. I know there's still all of this, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. I know the crime rate is high, but there's no police. And then there's one final disaster response unit. Alright, we need to repair those. Other than that, our city is looking good. Oh, hold on. Let me just step away for 1 minute. Alright. So I think this is actually a good stopping point, so I will begin to fill this in, finish this up, and then we'll continue onwards and upwards. See if we can get some tourists. Oh, I see I kind of accidentally destroyed some power lines. Game accident, or does the game, I swear the game does that sometimes where they destroy some power lines on accident for no reason. Oh. Hold on a minute. I don't know why the game does this every once in a while. There.
Warning. Experts
There we go.
predict an
And with that,
earthquake could hit the area soon.
well, this is a little unexpected. I was not expecting a earthquake to show up. Well, that was going to be all the time we had, but now this game decided it was going to throw one more little twist at us. Uh-oh. Did it really just hit the same area?
Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Oh, that's lovely. It really wants us not to settle over here, doesn't it? Oh boy. At least it's not a particularly strong one, but man, oh man, yeah, here come the fires. They're breaking out everywhere. Oh boy, that could have been a lot worse. I mean, it kind of was, but oh well. Alright, let me go have a chit-chat with the gods over here. Oh, this just keeps getting better and better. Now another one just showed up in our radar, and it's going to hit over here now. This game is just not going to stop, is it? Oh, man. Okay. Once again, I don't have any shelters in this area. I don't know why I kind of leave various areas of the city unprotected here. Oh man, this is a tough one. There we go. Alright, this just keeps going nuts here. Must be an aftershock of some kind. Come on. Wow. Let me see if I can put any more other disaster prep, because I feel like we could use some. See, there's where the first earthquake hit. Good news is these actually don't really need power and electricity. They just need, you know... I mean, this does. That's no big deal. Apparently my disaster prep game has been a little weak. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's hitting the shelter.
Is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Oh man, this thing just keeps doing a number. Are we literally gonna lose the shelter? Oh man, this just keeps getting worse and worse. Alright, any more aftershocks? Anything else? Because that one actually was worse than the first one. Anything else? Oh man, look how close this came to the, Yeah, that came very close to hitting our emergency shelter there. We've got fires and all sorts of stuff, so, well, I guess next time we're gonna have to focus on cleaning this up rather than, you know, building out. Hopefully Mother Nature keeps to itself. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. Feel free to hit those like and subscribe buttons once again. And, of course, always save your game before doing anything. And I will see you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.